way tonight, way tonight. Bets are off. I'm gonna find my way tonight, way tonight. Won't you talk to me? I wanna heal your sorrow. Won't you talk to me? We'll make a new tomorrow. Won't you talk to me?
Okay, here we are, and I went back to the Twitch software for this one because I don't have the other one set up fully, so I decided to just make it easy on myself and go back to this one. So we'll do that for this, but then hopefully by tomorrow night I will have more of the other ones set up. Of course, as you can see, my captions are all screwed up because they are very different in OBS compared to what they are in the Twitter software, obviously. So I need to take that text size way back down. We'll go with that. Still easy enough to see. Well, we can go a little bit lower. There we go. Still readable. Okay, and we happy few. Session 5. Still don't. I've only ever. This is my first playthrough, so I don't know what to expect coming up. I'm enjoying it so far. I really should try to be a little more stealthy and not kill so many people, but on the first playthrough, Okay. So, that's right. I found this guy. Oh. Uh-oh. All right. Excuse me. If I come in here and nobody's... Oh, it's empty. Okay. Okay, so I'm back in the same area I was in. eating right out of the garbage, isn't he? If he would go away. Oh well. I wanted to loot that pile, but he was awfully hungry for that garbage, so let him eat it. Same thing here. Really?
I know how you feel.
Did you see an aeroplane? I could swear I saw an aeroplane.
That's what I needed to do.
Who's she
Is talk
talking
to
to?
the other guy. Talk to him to get him to stop eating garbage and let me loot it. More berries, lots of berries. Let's see, these are the rowan berries. I think these are the ones I need for the what are they? Upchuck tea, whatever. That I have to, when I eat a rotten piece of food, I then have to throw it up. But I somehow get some kind of cross the bridge to meet Ollie. Oh. Yeah, I'll take that stuff. I don't need any more bottles. I got tons of bottles. I don't see any other way through here. Everybody seems to be not really paying too much attention, though.
Now, you two bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose. Now, elephants is very gentle creatures most of the time, and they get along just fine with their man who right. But they're in need.
Oh, I can just... Okay.
Bloody elephant steps on him, smashes him right into the mud, and skin comes off his back like he was peeling through. So the seaboys come running up to this general. Only then he was major, and say, "Your mate comes straight."
If I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more.
It's his hunting rifle. It's a 505 and he goes down to the market. Only now, the elephant isn't in the market anymore. It's in a field eating leaves. As calm as never before. So, there's no cause
I guess
to
I'm
shoot him.
overloaded or something.
But now the moon's gone, and he's screaming and
You can't go on it.
They said I could.
Well, of course the Germans said you could go on it. I'm saying you can't.
I've never been on a battleship.
But that's not the point. We hate the Germans, and that battleship is part of the reason the Germans are our lords and masters right now. Do you remember when they came over in all the little boats?
Do you mean in 1942 or in 1943?
Do you want people to spit on Mum when she goes to the market?
She doesn't go to the market since 1945.
But look, this is just one of those things. I can't explain every single detail of everything to you.
Are you mad at me?
I'm not.
You're not?
I mean, yes, I am mad. I was mad, but now I'm not.
Okay.
Look, please don't go on the Bismarck. It will get you into trouble, which means I'll then be in trouble.
Alright.
You won't go?
I couldn't go without you, anyway.
For once, that's a relief.
Don't shoot my elephant. You see, he's got out with that with his horse. And he don't know how to do any other job except sit in that elephant and tell it to pick up a log and carry it over there. But the elephant's taking the life of a man, you see. Coolly, but a man.
I think I am overloaded.
Crying and jabbering and calling the summer breeze. The general chambers around.
I might have to actually dump
Right
some stuff.
through the elephant's arm. And the wind just goes out of him. It just kneels down and sighs. And all the villages are running to get their knives because it's free meat. Now see, us a man would have trembled at the thought of shooting an elephant that's just calmly standing there eating leaves.
Yeah, I'm overloaded.
No fucking civilians! Yeah, I have to kill you now.
Christ. I better not let anyone see me out of uniform.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to drop something. I'm overloaded by 1 pound. Well, let's see. Which is that? That's 0.2. Actually, before I do that, I'm doing okay on that. Okay. Well, there you go. That one's broken anyway, I think. I think that's what that indicates. Drop it. I'm not sure. I like, see that one. They have no value. Does that mean it's in good shape? And these are all almost broken? Where's that cricket bat? I wanna... Yeah, that's the one I want to get rid of. I think. Oh, I can't save right now. Okay. Okay. Kind of stay out of sight here. Hey, a swing. Any significance? Bunker. Okay. Raw meat. Alright. So I'm almost there. Wherever there is. Okay. Welcome to the dump. Oh. Another memory.
Arthur! Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany. You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Or haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want to go to Germany.
It's only for a little while, I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, right, I'll come down. I think I might be stuck, actually.
Okay. So I guess I have to go somewhere else here.
Do you ever
Okay.
wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power. Then sneak out into the darkness while I rob them blind. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
How do I cut the power?
The general keeps the keys in his desk.
You want me to break into the General's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
Right,
Okay,
Ollie.
well.
Let's see that map you made.
Okay.
Ollie's sleeping potion for those chaps on the bridge.
nothing else to do.
Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
Watch your step.
Jump at your own risk if you must, but we do
You
not
don't know
like
that
it.
for sure.
No one saw me hide. I bet I could stay here forever. At least until I starved to death.
Whoever said we passed this way, Bub? Fresh socks. That's his answer to everything. Bloody fresh socks.
Okay.
Guard duty again. Found a loose bullet there in the mud the other day. Do you think it could still be good?
Throw what?
The wife thinks we entertain girls all day long here. Oh, I wish we did. Have I shown you a picture of... I have. Jane Hut. What if they never come back?
Okay. That's Rollins. That's not what I want.
Have I shown you the picture of... I have.
Rock.
Don't get shirty with me. I found a loose bullet there in the mud the other day. Do you think it could still be good? So the sergeant says, I didn't see you at camouflage training. So I says, thanks. What's that?
That's
Grenade!
not what I wanted to do.
Sneaky bastard. We'll get you. Who's there? Who knows? He can't have got far. No! We're under attack! Where'd he go?
Well, that's for knocking down my blocks in nursery.
In case that guy comes back. Can I do anything while I'm in here? No. Okay. Well. Okay. Okay.
All right, here goes.
They're paper.
Papier-mâché. We took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
The villagers gathered to warn him off, and he had enough punishment.
Oh, I can't do that.
And they found that they could not move to strike the piper. Nor would they leave. And out of every house came every villager who was not already in the town square. Out of the church, and out of the town hall, and out of the pub, and out of the baker's, and out of the cheese shop.
Okay. Is that an actual carrot? Awesome. I didn't even have to.
But they were all struck dumb. And they found that they could not move to...
I didn't even have to take my medicine to make me sick. Okay.
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur Was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Askey. Don't miss this uproarious comedy. Attention! One or more infiltrators have been spotted inside the camp. If you don't
Damn it,
recognize
Jim.
the soldier, grab and hold him until his sergeant can vouch for him. If he runs, kill him.
What's that? Who goes there? Who's there?
Attention all personnel. There is an intruder in the camp. All personnel personnel, report to your counter-infiltration stations. This is not a drill.
Well, okay. I didn't realize that's what I was throwing.
Day for it, sir. Right, sir. Very good, sir.
Okay. Can only be concealed in this one kind of brush.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I can't go, Percy. I feel terrible. I keep wanting to throw up, but I never quite can.
But we're supposed to We're supposed to tell the scouts about the plants across the river.
Actually, you're supposed to tell the scouts. Well, I nod sagely.
I can't hear you.
You're not sick, Percy. Just go and tell the scouts about the plants.
I can't talk to them.
Do you think they're going to be nasty to you without me?
No.
Well, I'm vomiting.
I want to make my brother some tea.
Are you going to just not show up? Alright, look. I'll phone them. Just remember to turn the flame off this time. Alright?
Rebels. Looks like that. Poem.
Attention all personnel. The movie tonight will be Bulldog Sees It Through. This brilliant mystery story stars Jack Buchanan, Greta Gint, with Ronald Shiner as Pug.
Okay. Gonna take him out, but I was too slow
Attention
on
all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
Infiltrator! Look! A Jerry! Kill her!
For England and St. George!
Thief! Infiltrator!
Okay, hold on. Do I finally have use of a Okay. Then I can use a healing bomb. I haven't been able to use those bandages at all. This is the first time I've had need of one. Oh. Okay, I need to go that.
Oh, Mr. Cherries, please, let us be there.
Somebody in there.
Ollie said the key was in General Bing's office. And he's absolutely not in his desk. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur Was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Askey. Don't miss this uproarious comedy.
There's something behind this bookcase, isn't there? I feel positive there's something that could open this. Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it.
Okay. So how do I get there?
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movies will be Hellcats and Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
Okay. So the notes. Note, chord, note. What a jolly tune. Maybe I should play it.
Well, all right, clever clogs. A hatch. If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
find any plague buses inside the camp.
I don't know. We'll go around this way and aha.
I'm just saying, maybe we should recruit. Very good, sir. Who's on guard duty? There's a mole in the hole. Well, that
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
fresh socks. That's his answer to everything. Bloody fresh socks.
Okay. What are we doing here?
It's nothing personal.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy
I'll drop some
Hamlet,
stuff, Arthur,
8 p.m.
or it's going to
in
be
the mess hall.
tediously
All
slow
are
going.
invited. Don't worry, in Happy
Jerry's
Hamlet,
in the
no
house.
one dies. Attention! One or more infiltrators have been spotted inside the camp. If you don't recognize a soldier, grab and hold him until his sergeant can vouch for
I
it.
am overloaded again. What did I pick up? Oh. I see. And they're both almost broken. So, I'm just going to drop them.
If he runs, kill him.
Sure, I'm setting off a lot of alarms, aren't I?
Either find the son of a bitch intruder, or find the son of a bitch who keeps pulling the alarm!
Okay.
Attention! One or more infiltrators have been spotted inside the camp. If you don't recognize a soldier, grab and hold him until his sergeant can vouch for him. If he runs, kill him.
This is so exciting.
Workbench. Okay. How many lockpicks do I have? No. Oh, there we go. Jimmy bars, I have 14 of them. Don't need any more. I can make repair kits now? Alright. I'm liking the caltrops. Okay, a head knocker. I don't have a rock or a branch. Okay. Oh, I can make sterile bandages. Nice. Healing balm. I've got lots of that. Might as well make those. Sick up tea is the stuff from eating rotten food. There we go. And then what have I got here? Oh, I have a whole bunch of points I haven't been putting into skills. What the heck, man? Super duper. Heal better. Yeah, I'll do that. You can carry more and being overburdened slows me less. Oh, it cost 8 points. Well, I think I might just save up for that. Yeah. All right.
Who goes there?
Okay. Ooh, all kinds of stuff. Got myself another canteen, which is nice. The more canteens you have, the more water you can carry, and which is nice because the water...
Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you.
Attention all personnel. The cook has lost his wedding ring. If you find it in your food, please return it to the kitchen. Thank you.
Okay,
All right. Here goes.
Attention.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ollie.
More infiltrators.
He knew it was alarmed, didn't he? I bet he bloody knew.
Don't recognize a soldier.
How do I get out of here? I'm not going to be able to jump over the fence from this side.
If you run,
I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out.
Oi! That's not yours! Thief! Infiltrator! That's not yours! Put that back! Thief! Infiltrator!
actually, what am I carrying that is... What's weighing me down? I got way too much shit, but what do I get rid of? I don't need 2 shovels, I suppose. Where is that hatch?
Boy, that's not Put that back! Stations! It's bombing!
Kill him! They're bombing us again!
Papier-mâché tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue. Right. Now if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie. That won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it?
Infiltrator! We got a line! We beat you once, we'll beat you again! Back! Go!
What have we come to?
Okay, well, that wasn't my best, was it? Where's my healing gone? There we go. Alright.
From marching all day, take a break and join the painters next Monday. Any volunteers will be excused from marching.
Run, run, run. Okay. Hey, I can get some more of these. Nice. I don't remember what they're for, but you can only get them at night. So, yeah. Away from those guys. I think I have to worry about it when I'm this far away. Who the hell they think they are, patrolling around and attacking you? I don't know. energy store. Gots to go that way. So
I could probably come in the way I got out, in the back of the station. no. Sunny Beach.
Young Artie! Come on up!
All right. Okay. We'll get to the top of this lift. Before I talk to him, I'm going to go take a quick break. My tank is empty. So okay, so he's up there. All right. Save it. And pause, because I am going to take a break. So I will be back in just a few minutes.
Feels like we're on a tightrope, treading lightly, oh, but I know I still want you with me, even when it's not easy. Feels like we're on the edge now. Wish somebody would tell me how to get us to safety. 'Cause I need you, baby. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a good time. All I want is a good time, time, time. Feels like no one else is around, but everything is breaking us down. I still need you with me, more than ever now, baby. Feels like this is phasing out now. I know we can mix it up somehow. No matter what you do, just know I'll always be right next to you. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side,
like we're on a tightrope, treading lightly, oh, but I know I still want you with me, even when it's not easy. Feels like we're on the edge now. Wish somebody would tell me how to get us to safety. 'Cause I need you, baby. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a good time. All I want is a good time, time, time. Feels like no one else is around, but everything is breaking us down. I still need you with me, more than ever now, baby. Feels like this is phasing out now. I know we can mix it up somehow, no matter what you do. Just know I'll always be right next to you, 'cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a goodbye. All I want is a good time. Yeah, yeah. All I want is a good time. Feels like we're on a tightrope, treading lightly, oh, but I know I still want you with me, even when it's not easy. Feels like we're on the edge now. Wish somebody would tell me how to get us to safety. 'Cause I need you, baby. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a good time. All I want is a good time, time, time. Feels like no one else is around, but everything is breaking us down. I still need you with me, more than ever now, baby. Feels like this is phasing out now. I know we can mix it up somehow, no matter what you do. Just know I'll always be right next to you, 'cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. like we're on a tightrope, treading lightly, oh, but I know I still want you with me, even when it's not easy. Feels like we're on the edge now. Wish somebody would tell me how to get us to safety. 'Cause I need you, baby. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a good time. Like no one else is around, but everything is breaking us down. I still need you with me, more than ever now, baby. Feels like this is phasing out now. I know we can mix it up somehow. No matter what you do, just know I'll always be right next to you. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a goodbye. All I want is a good time. Yeah, yeah. All I want is a good time. Feels like we're on a tightrope, treading lightly, oh, but I know I still want you with me, even when it's not easy. Feels like we're on the edge now. Wish somebody would tell me how to get us to safety. 'Cause I need you, baby. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a good time. All I want is a good time, time, time. No, no, all I want is a good time. like we're on a tightrope, treading lightly, oh, but I know I still want you with me, even when it's not easy. Feels like we're on the edge now. Wish somebody would tell me how to get us to safety. 'Cause I need you, baby. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a good time. Like no one else is around, but everything is breaking us down. I still need you with me, more than ever now, baby. Feels like this is phasing out now. I know we can mix it up somehow. No matter what you do, just know I'll always be right next to you. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a good time. All I want is a good time. Yeah, yeah. All I want is a good time. Feels like we're on a tightrope, treading lightly, oh, but I know I still want you with me, even when it's not easy. Feels like we're on the edge now. Wish somebody would tell me how to get us to safety. 'Cause I need you, baby. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no, all I want is a good time. No, no, all I want is a good time. we're on a tightrope, treading lightly, oh, but I know I still want you with me, even when it's not easy. Feels like we are on the edge now. Wish somebody would tell me how to get us to safety. 'Cause I need you, baby. 'Cause I will make it right, right. Yeah, I am by your side, side. I don't wanna let go of all these memories in my mind. I don't want a goodbye tonight. No, no. All I want is a good time. Feels like no one else is around, but everything is breaking us down. I still need you with me, more than ever now, baby. Feels like this is phasing out now. I know we can mix it up somehow. No matter what you do, just know I'll always be right next to you. 'Cause I will make it right.
All right, longer break than planned. Got into a discussion, but okay. Here we go.
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
It's a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew!
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
I wouldn't have given them Percy and the others.
Risen up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train. Oh my God. I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong. If it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Appleholme? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No.
So what's...
You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholme.
And Appleholme has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
Okay, but I wanted to see those things he had there. He had like some Molotov cocktail looking things. I got 5 more skill points. Or I have a total of 5. I don't know. Let me look. I have 8. What was it that I wanted that was 8? Unburdened cost 8. So I can... Yes. I believe so. That's a good one. Carry more shit. I can be more of a pack rat. Okay. Too old to get on the train. I wasn't too old to get on the train. Convinced him I was too old. Okay. Find Percy, make things right. Okay. Okay, I don't think...
That's Margaret. From school. Margaret... What's her name? She was supposed to go on the train, but then she disappeared and no one would talk about it.
That's it. Just head on out. Okay, so daytime again. See if we can finish up a couple of these little side mission things. Okay, talk to the chef. Talk to the chef. Okay, so... Oh. Okay, I got you. I remember now.
Thank you! Come back anytime. I'll make you something fantastic. My savior. Here, I've been cooking. Taste this. What do you think? Yummy, isn't it?
I ought to drop by someday when I'm in the neighbourhood. Stew would be nice, even if it is made out of fungus and leaves.
Okay, so that one's done. Raven's home, Eel Pie home. Letter of transit, what is that? Yeah, let's go look at that one real quick, because I don't remember it. Way down there. Alright. Well, that's okay. We got time.
We are the horrible men.
Uncle Jack. Before, he was Uncle Jack. I can't remember.
Those are the night ones. Always gathering berries. Lots and lots of berries. And there are a lot of things I can't do because I don't have the items I need.
What am I supposed to do with all the little shoes?
What happened to the gardens?
Okay. Seems like a lot of these rubbish bins and piles
Where are the Americans?
kind of respawn.
Where are the Russians?
So, hey,
Where are
prayer to the true God.
the Americans? Where are the Russians? Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians? Oh, God.
Oh, I guess it's too early. Alright. We're still headed down there. These don't replenish.
Before we begin, please listen to a personal message for our prudent friend. The fox is in the henhouse. The fox is in the henhouse.
Who's our prudent friend?
Okay. I think I need to drink some water. Vomit bomb. Ew. There we go. What do I got going? Okay. Huh. These don't respawn. They are worth it. I mean, you're getting money, which I haven't had a lot of use for, but you can buy some things, and it is worth being able to buy things. If that even made any sense. It hardly made sense to me, so I doubt it made sense to you.
Of course you can have your
I am the captain who walks
That's
by
the road I need
himself.
to go down, but
All places are alike to me.
I wish I'd done it. Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
okay. Crazy legs. That's all that was. Okay, so... Oh, there's some more. Are these the rowan berries, I think? Yeah.
I wonder if the plague and the blight are the same thing. It's not very scientific, I suppose.
You can't have our water. This isn't Harry, it never was.
Jesus.
There. What do you think of that? I know.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system. Oh, God. Where did the guys talk? Oh, I'm getting old.
What a lovely day! It's not lovely at all!
Where's my balm? The hell's my healing balm? Oh, there they are.
Just
That's
lie
what you-
down.
That's what you get.
I know. Trust me. I know.
I really was not wanting to kill all that many people, but I did. So
Ugh.
just
Sorry.
is what it is at this point.
Mother would be so proud.
Okay, so where was that water? Huh? Okay. Well, it sucks, but it is what it is. If I do another playthrough of this anytime in the near future, I'll remember to try to be less destructive. But for this playthrough, I'm not going to worry about it too awfully much. There's like a horse jumping thing. These are food. Yes. Food good. Rotten food not good. These are for healing balm. Gotta love that.
You all right?
Never thought it would come to this, did we?
Am I my brother's keeper? Am I?
Okay. Can I...
They got back of sugar.
Please don't hurt me.
Out the way! Get out of the way!
See you, you murderer.
They'll give up. Okay. So that was it? I was just stealing honey. Okay. Could do the same thing there. All right.
I miss Mum.
Please don't kill me.
Okay, well, that's not the way to do it. That's fine. Okay, so I am going to go to there because I think
There's a murder.
I need to do some
Every now and then, you might see someone who seems to be sleeping on the path or even in the middle of the road. Now, we all know that the middle of the road is not the most comfortable place to sleep, and it's rather inconvenient for the rest of us. We might trip on them. So, what's going on? Well, the first thing to find out is if they're sleeping or if they're just lying. That they're feeling too sad to get up. In that case, you're dealing with a downer. We all know what to do with a downer, don't we? Offer them joy. If they won't take it, round up a few people near you and make sure they take it. If their eyes are closed, but they seem responsive,
Alright.
that they passed on. And there's no need for you to deal with a dead body on the street. The authorities are fully capable of dealing with any deceased citizens
and will properly dispose of their remains. And what you should definitely not do is stand there gawping. You don't want to draw a crowd, and it's not healthy to stare at a dead body.
There we are. Down into my little hidey hole. Oh yeah. Okay, so God, I'm carrying a lot of crap. Shorts out control by, oh, okay, okay. Alright, so I've got a few things I can Okay. Antiseptic. Ooh. Kills infections. Oh. Gimme bar, lockpick. Needs basic mechanical crafting table. Well, how do I do that? Rick the Stunt Duck. I don't need any of those. I've got 15 of them. Got 10 of those. There we go. Proper shoes. I've already got proper shoes. Six points. What is this? Big game hunter. Choke out taller enemies. Okay. bobbies and ductors. Okay. Iron Fist. Even healthier. Okay. If I can see him coming from farther away, that would be good. That opened up. Tech friendly. Spankers, peepers, and jubilators take longer to detect you. Whatever that means. Alright, time for some sleep, because that does play into it.
Sleep, the poor man's dinner.
Alright. Save it. Okay. Never done a fast travel.
I feel oddly guilty for not buying a ticket. Okay.
I wish I died in the vomits.
Head for the bridge. Oh. Didn't think I ever noticed the blimp before.
Now is the time to dare and endure. Right, Mr. Churchill?
Lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Hell, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Hell, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy, can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down.
Watch her. Huh.
Number 2. Now serving number 2. Welcome to the Rehabilitation Centre.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Great. Oh boy.
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room.
Interesting. Okay.
Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes. Winder, still and winder. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Don't you look wonderful? Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the Garden District on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Okay.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. Please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
What? I don't want to take joy. I don't want to take joy.
Oh, I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh, damn it! They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they?
I think I have joy. Joy makes you happy, but take care not to take too much. The joy meter will help you track your joy experimentation. If the joy meter fills, you will overdose and suffer penalties to combat crafting and conformity until the overdose passes. Okay. As you take more joy, you will notice a memory loss counter around the joy meter. This counter tracks your memory loss from taking joy too many times. When this meter is full, you will crash and suffer severe penalties. For this reason, you should use joy tactically and only when necessary. Okay.
Snug as a bug on a drug.
Please head into the theater and take a seat.
But I don't have any inventory anymore, do I? Yeah, that's all I've got. I lost everything.
Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax, and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please
Okay.
proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Pass the quiz.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise, proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells.
Sure.
Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like what you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy? B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake? And why not pop a joy? C. Why does everything have eyes?
That's right, Player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do have standards, you know. Player 2, I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right, well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village.
I'm 3 for 3
Do
so
try
far.
to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville, your question, please.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers? B. Talk about old times? C. Stop staring at me. Why is everything staring?
I'm gonna say flowers.
Excellent. Yes, do give the ladies a lovely bouquet. They do so love flowers. you both, as they say. How disappointing. Remember, doctors are here to help you. If you've forgotten your joy, doctors will smell it right away, and they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please, God, make them stop staring.
That's right, clear one. It hardly matters. You might lose a few hours, but sooner or later, you'll find yourself on a bench, no worse for the wear. Oh, clear 2. Today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a 7th try. And that concludes this episode of Oh Behave. I hope you made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells.
Okay. So I need to make a Jimmy bar. Oh, I only have 1 bit.
Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Okay. I don't have enough bobby pins, okay.
Oh dear, no. Player 1, that's not the answer we're looking for. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Brown.
Sweetly dream all the things I can't unsee. Only gets a morning tea when I'm not with you. Joy, it's time to make you mine.
Increases maximum stamina for a moderate time. Crafting. Cures, healing balm. Okay. Crafting ingredient, okay. Okay. Alright, so there we go. I'm actually gonna sleep for an hour.
Try not to dream about trains.
Coughing from time to time. There's nothing to worry about, and there's nothing to do about it either. Now, some people get very worried if they're coughing up blood. And indeed, yes, that might be a sign of something nasty like cancer or pulmonary embolism, things that we don't have any way to treat anymore. Of course, it could just be a sign of bronchitis. You've had a nasty cough for a while and you're just coughing and coughing and coughing and wheezing, then you probably do have bronchitis. So see if you can get your hands on some old cough drops, or if you haven't any left, drink plenty of tea, rest as much as you can, and try not to cough, and it'll probably eventually go away. But yes, tuberculosis is a nasty infectious disease and we just about eliminated from England before the war.
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. May I recommend you sojourn here until morning, sir? They have recently instituted a curfew in Wellington Wells. Mustn't be out at night. Just wait until the dawn spreads her rosy fingers and then head on into the village.
Okay, well.
Coughing up
I
blood.
won't sleep.
But they weren't mermen.
Well, you made your bed, Arthur, haven't you?
Okay. Okay. Alrighty, I think it's almost 1 o'clock, so.
Isn't this wonderful?
Lovely day for it.
Remember
remember the last time someone came through. I don't.
Back to civilization.
Nice, okay.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks.
Oh. I overdosed. Okay, well. I'm still seeing things mostly the way they really are.
There you are!
Did you hear? The circus is coming to town.
I could take these all the time and I wouldn't have any worries.
Okay. Finding all kinds of stuff.
Lovely weather.
They say you see the oddest shadows in the street at night. I never look.
Who are you?
The killer's right there! Get him!
That's an awful lot of bobbies.
You would...
Shit. I wish I kept in shape. Oof.
don't see what's all the fuss was about.
I know it was you. He did it. I know he did.
Good.
There we go. I forgot I could do that.
Oi! You don't be... That's telling them! Hey, what are you doing here? Right, enough of that then. Nice one!
And I'm in withdrawals. I think I'll just sit here. Well,
Hide your head in the sand. I don't care.
get over my withdrawals here, I guess. Need to get off of here though. It's almost 1 and I have to go to work. I have to be at work at 8, so I really need to. Well, what I don't get is where is it? Okay.
You take your joy immediately.
Afternoon.
Lionel Cashier. Nice to see the old shop still running.
As long as the old ticker's going. Come to buy or come to sell? Arthur, you're an ingenious sort of fellow. I've a buyer, a collector, who likes to collect golden records. Now, I happen to know where there's 3 of them out in the Garden District. If you'd go get them for me, I'd make it worth your while.
Why don't you get them?
Go to the Garden District? Oh, of course, there's nothing I'd like better. Go out there, see the old streets, but I'm so busy with the shop and all, I can hardly step out for Simon Says. And you know how people are when you miss a village activity. No, here's a map for you. Best if you do it.
All right.
Oh, and don't forget to go get my records. My buyer asks every day.
Lovely day for it.
Right-o.
Okay. Okay, back after here.
You take your joy immediately. You take your joy immediately.
Yeah, I don't know how to get there.
You take your joy immediately.
There.
A joy detector. I better take my joy.
Let's get the rest of the van while I've done it.
Help! Help! I'm fighting!
I won't let you bring me down.
Well. Let them settle down here. Now I think I'm gonna just save it and call it good from here. We'll go raid somebody. Alright. Can I save? I can. Alright. Save it. And we'll go see if there's anybody around us to raid. Hopefully we've got a bunch of people to choose from. Well, we've got, let me do a refresh here. We've got Abel Taz playing Fortnite. Yeah, why not? We'll go to Abel Taz if you want to just stick with me a minute. I'm not a big fan of Fortnite, but you know, you gotta support other people, they support you. So I'll see you over there.
Prepare to die.